Hey guys, Clover here. Welcome back to another Watcher of Realms video. We'll be showcasing the Chaos Dominion today and going over through every single one of the new champions, new heroes added to the game. Obviously, I don't have any of these guys. 9 new heroes added to the Chaos Dominion. They all look very interesting for what I glanced through, but I didn't really take the time to go over them. I wonder if they'll be adding rares, more epics in the future. I guess they will. But so far, it just shows they've added 7 new legendaries here, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I want to see each one of those, each one of the Chaos Dominion ones, talk about them. Obviously, the lords will be a little bit more special than the other ones. Before we get on to that, I was over here in the black market. I saw this one, rare summon for 52 gems, 40% discount. I wonder if we can go higher. I have no idea. It's the first time I see it that low, but it might even get to higher than 40%. I don't know. I just wanted to comment on that before we get started. So let's go. Let's start out with the Lord. Let's look at Gan. I think Gan is an insane arena hero because he's also a defensive based damage dealer who's also a defender. So I think he'll be both a defender with a 3 block. Fantastic that he's doing that, but he'll also be like a big damage dealer. Look at that. He's got damage reduction. He deals damage based on defense. Every one of his skills specifically mentions that he can multi-hit, all right, melee targets, and then he's got that A2, which increases block by 3. So he goes to a 6 block and grants physical damage reduction and magic damage reduction to allies in range. It doesn't specifically state the range though, which is, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe 1 tile, but some other times I've seen this skill before and I wasn't sure how that meant. Frantic Retribution here is his passive. Taking damage has a 15% chance to attack up to 10 enemies ahead. That is insane. So the more he gets attacked, the more damage he does. Triggers when HP drops below 30%. If the hero takes damage below 25% max HP, the damage will be reduced to 10. This effect lasts for 10 seconds, cooldown 90 seconds, pretty long cooldown, but it basically makes him not be able to be taken down when he drops to 25% max HP. He'll be taking very reduced damage. It's not like Regulus where he is unkillable for a couple of seconds. This guy will be for 10 seconds basically unkillable. He'll still be taking 10 damage per hit, but unless he's been getting hit by 1,000 enemies, he won't die. But the cooldown is pretty long for a passive. And then this one, which reduces the hero's cost in arena by 5. That is huge because this basically becomes a 14. And it makes it so that it's much easier for us to put him down in the arena, which can be, you know, game changing for your arena battles. Except for maybe the anti-air one because he'll have no place there. But pretty solid overall. Obviously, for the Lord of this faction, he kind of makes sense. So let's have a look at the epic Lord. So he's a fighter. Normal attacks here. So there's no issue with him on heavy armor and light armor. So he just does normal damage. Let's see his continuous physical attack deals 75% damage to 1 enemy 2 times with each attack. So it's like a double hit. Increase attack speed by 30 for 8 seconds each time after taking damage, up to 5 stacks. So he takes some damage, so he becomes a little bit more dangerous when he does take damage. When activated, transform 12% of max HP into attack. Meanwhile, lose HP by 10% of current HP per second. What? When eliminating a target, recovers 7% of health. The skill lasts for 15 seconds. That's a lot of health. Losing a ton of health. But when you boost it up, so this becomes with 1 skill up, it becomes 10% and 10%. HP to attack conversion rate plus 4%. So that becomes 16%. Duration 5%. Okay. So yeah, just 1 skill and he doesn't lose any health. As long as he's killing targets though. So for situations where he's not killing them, not enough damage, he'll be killing himself with that ultimate. 20% chance triggered by attacks, deals 150% AoE damage to up to 5 targets in the front semicircle area. Apply bleed. Bleed is also very strong. deals damage equal to 1% of the target's max health. This is huge for the guild boss as well. He also has the same kind of arena cost reduction, and then power of chaos. Increases faction allies basic attributes by 10%. Increases faction allies damage based on their lost health up to 40% at 30% HP. So yeah, 30% HP, you'll get a 40% boost. I'm guessing at 60% you'll have about 20% boost. So still pretty solid. This guy probably has it way stronger, up to 60%. And faction allies gain 20% attack and defense bone went below 30%. Oh, so even more than that as you go through. Crazy. All right, Lugaru fighter normal. Another Lego we're gonna look through. Lethal strike. Every 12 seconds the hero consumes 20% of current HP to trigger lethal strike one time, dealing 180% damage. When HP is low, the damage increases by 60%. Nice. His A1 applies a bleed. Always nice to see, because you want to be applying the bleeds. Every 1% of max HP lost. Increase attack speed by 1 up to 50. This gets boosted to 80 plus 80, so 130 boosted attack at, you know, a maxed out skill. When deployed, deducts 40% of the hero's current HP immediately and increases 4% attack permanently. Only increases attack one time every 25 seconds up after that, up to 16%. Okay, I'm hoping it's only increasing the attack. So that's 8% cap boosted. Also, every skill book there. That is insane. This hero will have an insane amount of attack the longer he's in the fight. Amazing. Increase damage in the arena by 50%. Wow, is this the arena faction? So good. I got none of them, by the way, with 18 summons that I did. So there's a healer. Dasomi grants magic instance upon one ally in range. If the bearer's HP is higher than 50%, dispels. Otherwise restores HP based on their max HP and the caster's attack. So it's like an attack-based heal. And the caster's attack. Yeah, he's an attack-based healer, from what it seems. Magic Instance has a chance equal to 50% crit rate to last twice the duration. Equal to 50% crit rate to last twice the duration. Yeah, so if you're at 100% crit rate, that's gonna be 50%. Maybe this hero you get your crit rate even higher, so you get the Magic Instance to go twice the duration. Because it doesn't specifically say it's got a cap here, because you could potentially get this to 100%. If you go 200% crit rate, which would be insane to waste all that gear on a healer like this one. Grants one shield to one ally in range with HP below 25%. For 10 seconds, the shield value equals to 60%. That's good. After entering the field, increases attack by 5% every 25 seconds. Again, another one that gets boosted, and then reduces the hero's cost in the arena by 5%. Yeah, that would be amazing also in the arena in terms of like a healer. All right, let's look at another fighter, magic fighter this time. So summons Water of Decay at the location of the enemy with the highest HP at the cost of 20% of max HP every 14 seconds. Okay, inflicting 30% AoE magic damage every 6 seconds whenever this hero takes damage. The cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. This hero cannot be healed or revived by allies. Woo! And each death extends the revival time by 30 seconds. What does it mean, the revival time? And each death extends the revival time. Our own revival time. Oh, it means the time I can place him on the field. But you cannot heal this guy? How does he get his life back? Let's see. When deployed, immediately deals 200% AoE damage to surrounding enemies and then creates Water of Decay beneath the hero's feet. The effect lasts permanently, so he does a lot of damage as an AoE all the time. Then let's have a look at this one. Yeah, that's like the water around him. During the ultimate, increases damage by 70% and slows the target hit by 50% with each attack. Yeah, I wonder though, does he heal? Upon death, generates a ground effect area underneath, dealing 100% AoE damage per second. Does this guy just do damage when he dies? First time deployment cost -6. All ally mages cost -1 upon first death of this hero. Can only be triggered one time for all ally mages. Look at that when you book him out. First time deployment -1, -1, -1. So this goes to -9. So when you fully book him out, he's an 8 cost. 8 cost damage dealer. After his first death, reduces the required cost to deploy mages by 1. So becomes -2 on the mages also. Reduces the hero's cost in the arena by 2. Wow, so he'll be like a super cheap one in the arena. Wow, okay, but you cannot heal him. So if he dies, yeah, he stays dead. Let's look at this one, another mage. Ooh, looks colorful, nice. Katie. Good range, like a standard range, I would say. Windbeak, Stormbeak, and Speedbeak have a 20% chance to grant the hero winged blessings before disappearing. Increase attack by 20% for 10 seconds. Attacks into storm attacks. Increase attack speed by 30. So he summons Windbeak to deal 100% damage and will bounce to 1 extra enemy. Gale, sacrifice. Marks one enemy for 6 seconds to prioritize them as the target and inflicts vulnerability. When there is any enemy being marked, reduces 10% of current HP per second. Wow. Sacrifice the enemy if they die with the mark and summons Stormbeak for 16 seconds. I don't think that would be useful that much on Clan Boss because you won't be able to get the Stormbeak. Summon Spirit Beak upon the death or retreat of allies. Ooh, that's cool, Spirit Beak. Attack speed of allies in range plus 50. Goes plus 70 if you book it out. When the hero dies or retreats, deals 40% magic damage to one enemy in range 45 times. 45 times? That sounds pretty strong. Okay, and then he gets his cost reduced to 14 in the arena. Wow, this faction is so cool, man. I got none of them. When attacking, there's a 10% chance to trigger Blood Spear, inflicting bleed on the target. If the target is already inflicted with bleed, Blood Spear ignores 50% of defense. Prioritizes airborne. When triggered, reduces 10% of current HP per second. Reduces defense by 30%. And increases attack by 20%. Additionally, each basic attack lands 2 consecutive strikes. Ooh, strong bellicosity. It looks like a troll, actually. World of Warcraft. Increases attack speed by 6 for every 1% lost. The effect specialized attack speed is stronger when HP is lower. Okay, wow, this faction is nuts. When the target's HP is below 40%, increases the hero's damage by 10. So he's just gonna execute. Inflict immobilize upon them every 5 seconds. All right, okay. He looks like a pretty strong damage dealer. Look at that, 15% more damage in the arena. Piercing, yeah, he would be amazing. He would be used in my Piercer squad here with my Lord. It would be so cool. It would be so cool if I had him. All right, final Lego, Durza. Durza. Weird mage. He hits backwards also. Nice range. Basic attack applies slow. Gains attack speed increase when attacking enemies inflicted with slow. Attack speed plus 70. Attacks deal damage to one enemy, alright. Deducts 40% of the current HP. Of the current HP of allies in range. Then starts a ritual that lasts for 10 seconds to provide allies in range with attack speed increase and deduct 20% of their current HP every 2 seconds. Jesus. So his ultimate, it's basically like a buff, is it? He's buffing everybody, but also deducting a ton of their health. A ton of their health. Immediate HP deduction plus 10%. That is such a weird ultimate. It gives you a lot of attack speed, but very weird. During the Sanguine Rite, when an ally is in range receives damage, there's a 20% chance to deal 90% AoE damage to the nearby enemies and inflict vulnerability at the same time. So when you do this, chance to deal lots of AoE damage. If any ally's HP drops below 30% due to the HP deduction of Sanguine Rite, they will gain damage increase. 30% damage boost. Wow, he's basically a buffer and not a mage in the strict sense of just a damage dealer. He's basically a buffing mage, shaman, who feeds on the blood of his allies to bestow powerful boons to them instead. Fantastic. Really a shaman. Right, final one. Cultist Chaotic Aatrox, not Aatrox, in League of Legends. Cannot be healed by allies, and the revival time is greatly reduced. Upon each revival, the revival time will increase and damage by 5%, stacking up to 3 times. Alright. What's his revival time? 20 seconds? That is so low. That is amazing. Okay. Activates Halo of Sacrifice after being deployed. Reduces the HP by 1% per second. Deals 70% AoE damage per second to enemies around. After death, generates a ground effect area, dealing lots of AoE damage. Airport units take half damage. Cannot be healed by allies though, is nuts. Reduces the hero's cost in arena by 2, so he's at a 5 cost. 5 cost. Oh my god. And revival time minus 5 seconds, so 15 seconds on the A1. This is like a nuts mage. Look at that. The cost goes even one more down. So in the arena, he'll be 6 and then minus 2, 4. He'll be a 4 with the A3. Crit rate plus 8%, and then just more damage. Didn't check the other ones, Awakenings, but Awakenings are so hard. So hard to get that really can really check on them, especially if you're a low spender. Can't really check on them. But yeah, I can't wait to see more heroes added to the game. I like when more heroes are added. Provides, you know, lots more to think about. This guy also new? Oh, no, isn't he the same? Oh yeah, because you can see both of them when you check. But yeah, the Chaos Dominion, yeah, they all look great. All look great, and I wish I had at least one of them. But I'll eventually get them. Anyway, guys, this was the video for today. Just going over the new faction. There's still like 12 hours for the summons. These are so difficult to get. The game prices them at like $10 each. I didn't even get tempted to buy one from the reduced pricing. I think I had a reduced price of something like this, like $4 each. Not gonna touch it. No. No. Not falling for that. This was the video, guys, for today. Thank you all. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.